For a drunk girl, you had a commendable strength. We pushed you on the bed and got up. Grabbing your arm, he dragged you towards the bathroom. You whimpered in his tight hold. You struggled when he made you stand under shower. You screamed when ice cold water showered on you. We held you firmly under the shower, and all your intoxication slowly came down. Wyan, stop! You screamed. We. I hope you are in your senses now. Throwing bathrobe at you, he went outside. You got rid of your wet gown and wore a bathrobe. Heading out, you saw both of them waiting for you silently. As soon as you stepped out, we grabbed your throat. What the are you trying to do? Stop playing with us, Ryan. What are you trying to prove by trying to do it with both of us? He growled at you. You glared at him and pushed him back with all your strength. I am playing with you. What's wrong in it? This is what you want, right? You said while both of them looked at you with frown. Ryan, aren't you fighting to do it with me? Then do it and get over with it, and let me go. I am not a property that you are fighting for. You yelled at them while unwanted tears escaped your eyes. Ryan, I don't want to get abandoned like one of your possessions after you are done with me. They looked at you shocked when you said that. Why are you giving me these looks? Aren't you gonna do it with me too? You don't care about me. It's just about yourselves. It's just about you too. You wiped your tears angrily. Ryan, have you thought once that there is another way to pursue? You can use thousands of other ways, but you choose the dirty one and expect me to choose one of you? Why would I? You hit V's chest, who was standing in front of you unfazed. Ryan, just do it with me. Get over with it and let me go. I don't want to stay here anymore. Your sobs filled the room. Ryan, I want my freedom. Your head started spinning and you fell on his chest, numb. Ryan, I don't want to get abandoned. You mumbled and they both hear it. Ryan's POV. It's been 4 days since I lashed out on them. After that day, I slept alone in my room. They didn't try to talk to me, and I also was ignoring them. Most of the time, I heard Ella, V, and JK together discussing something, sometimes yelling and cursing each other. As usual, I was sitting at dining table, but this time everyone was present. Like unlike the last few days, I was sitting there silently with blank face and minding my own business while JK and V were continuously looking at me. Ella was also sitting there looking tensed. When I was done, V cleared his throat to grab my attention. I looked at him and saw him staring at me. I noticed everyone was staring at me. I got confused. We want to declare something important. We looked at JK, who nodded at him in approval. I and JK has decided to share wine, he said firmly, and I froze in my place. Couldn't believe on my ears. JK, there will be no fights anymore. She will belong to us equally. JK continued. Ryan, excuse me? I looked at them in disbelief. Ryan, who the hell are you guys to decide for me? Who gave you this right? We. Ryan, listen to me, please. Ryan, what listen, huh? You said what you wanted to. Who are you to decide it? Did you ask me before taking this decision? Did you took my opinion that what I think about it? No, you didn't. JK, will you listen first? Ryan, what you want me to listen? How can you declare this shit without my consent, JK? What do you guys think of me? An object? Yes, that's what you think, right? I shouldn't be so surprised because that's how you have treated me from the beginning. You don't care about me. You doesn't give a about my consent and my feelings. You don't care. We stop shouting, Ryan. We growled. Ryan, I won't live here anymore. I am leaving right now. I walked out in anger and no one stopped me. Reaching near main door, I tried to open it, but immediately guards came and tried to stop me. I was fuming in anger and wasn't ready to understand anything. Suddenly, V came and held my arm. JK was also standing there. I jerked back his hand. Let me go. You can't keep me against my will. JK, I don't mind you getting angry, princess. You become all red and it suits you. JK chuckled, making me boil in anger. V, you are our sprint butterfly, and there is no way we are letting you go. My heart almost stopped beating on his words. They dragged me inside, ignoring my struggle. I was sitting quietly with sulking face after yelling and screaming at them. It was of no use. They both were totally ignoring me. I couldn't believe that they had agreed to share me, but all my doubts flew away when they told me that three of us will share one bedroom. They weren't lying when they said that I will love the room they have decided to share. The room has the king size bed which can easily fit 5 to 6 people. Room has attached bathroom and walk-in closet which has 3 sections. Everything was beautiful. It was like a mini penthouse. JK, aren't you bored, princess? JK, who was sitting on the bed, asked teasingly. JK, you are quiet for so long. It's so unlike you. It must be difficult not to talk. He chuckled and V's lips twitched upward too. He was sitting near a fireplace on the wooden chair while I was sitting on the couch. V got up from his chair and stood in front of me. Come, let's sleep, he said, but I didn't move. V grabbed my hand, but I jerked it back like a mad child, and dragged my knees closer to my chest. V, it's getting cold, butterfly. You can't sleep on the couch. You will freeze. He tried to make me understand. I hid my face in my knees. V, fine, sleep here. He shrugged and went to bed. They were not talking to each other. I could feel how much they both were tolerating each other's presence. Why, if they hate each other so much, then why they agreed to share me? We were sleeping on the left side while JK on the right, while maintaining safe distance between them. We, are you sure, butterfly? The bed is so warm. We mocked me with a smirk. I ignored him and laid down on the couch, hiding my face under the blanket. After a few minutes, I actually started feeling cold, like room's temperature had suddenly fallen. The blanket itself has turned cold. I woke up and looked at the fireplace, but fire has already extinguished. We and JK were sleeping peacefully under the warm, fluffy duvet, while I had good for nothing blanket. I got up and tried to open the bedroom door, but it was locked. I started shivering due to cold. I had no choice but to sleep on the bed. Giving up, I climbed on the bed between them and slid under the duvet. As soon as I was on the bed, we placed his arm around below my chest and JK around my waist. I couldn't help but enjoy the warmth of their warm bodies. Automatically, my eyes closed after getting comfort from them. My anger was gone, and I don't know why I was liking the feeling of loved by them both and of Vian's POV. JK was the first one to wake up in the morning. He looked at you, who was still sleeping. A small smile appeared on his lips as he saw your face. He pecked your red, pouty lips. JK, my princess. You woke up as you felt movement beside you and heavy hand on your hair. You lazily opened your eyes and looked at JK. JK, good morning, princess, he whispered in his morning voice. You gulped when you felt his morning on your thigh. JK, you don't have any idea how badly I want you right now, he said, looking at you intently. You looked at him with fiery eyes. Ryan, what's stopping you then? Not like you care about my consent. JK, I know we are keeping you against your will, but I will never do it with you without your permission, princess, he said, caressing your cheek. You looked at him quite surprised. JK, I will never hurt you for my own pleasure. You looked away from his tempting eyes. JK kissed your forehead and got up from the bed. Time skip. You were feeling light pain in your abdomen and was sure that you got your periods. After getting ready for the bed, you were looking for the painkillers, but you had none. Vian, I just hope this pain doesn't get worse. You sighed, rubbing your belly, and climbed on the bed between them. It was midnight when JK woke up by hearing the whimpers. He quickly turned on the lights and looked at you, who was crying, clutching on your stomach. Worry flashed on his face as he saw your condition. JK, what happened, Vian? He gently made you sit up and looked at you in confusion. JK, are you hurt? We woke up too by the noise and looked at you with concern. What happened? Why are you crying? Vian, period cramps. It's hurting. You sobbed. JK and we looked at each other, not sure what to do. We got up from the bed and went out while JK pulled you on his lap. JK, you will be fine. We came back and JK made you sit on the bed. Take this. We gave you painkillers. He made you lie back and placed the hot bag on your abdomen. You were surprised that how did they know about all these things. You didn't expect them to be so understandable. Vian inwardly. Maybe giving them a chance isn't a bad idea. JK, are you feeling better? Vian, better, thank you. There was a knock on the door and we got up to attend. He came back with tray which has ice cream. You sat up looking at him, amused, surprised, and impressed at the same time. I thought you might want to eat this. We take it out in the bowl and gave it to you. After finishing the ice cream, we placed your head on his chest while JK was massaging your feet. Vian, thank you for taking care of me, you said, and they smiled. JK, if we don't, then who will? JK said with a smile, and by looking at his cute smile, you smiled too. How is your pain? We asked, massaging your scalp. Vian, it's gone. I am feeling better now. Good. Soon you fall asleep on his chest while JK was massaging your feet. More than a month passed and their love and care increased for you. They were trying their best to win your heart, and their efforts made your heart soft for them. You were happy living with them both. V and JK's relationship also got strengthened because of you. They were comfortable around each other just because of you. They both have to attend a business meeting in Italy, but they didn't want it to leave you alone, so they took you with them. You were really happy going with them. They were busy in meetings, so you decided to go for a walk without informing them. You were humming song which was playing in your headphones and walking without any worries when you felt someone's presence behind you. You turned back and your eyes widened in fear. The mafia boss, Bruno, was standing with his men. Bruno, finally I found you. Now who will save you? Where are those two saviors? Vian, look, Bruno. Oh, little is scared. You should be. Because no one can save you this time. You shouldn't have put yourself in this all at first place, but now you will lose your life. He took out his gun and aimed on you. You turned back to run, but his men were making a circle around you. Your eyes teared up with the thought of your death. Vian, God, please send them here. Please send them to save me. I want to live my life with them both. I don't want to end this all so early. Please. V and JK were in meeting, As soon as meeting finished, they came out of meeting room happily because of meeting was successful. They reached their room when they left where they left you. They were excited to tell you about their successful meeting, but as they opened the door of the room, their eyebrows creased. They entered in room and looked for you in bathroom, but you were not anywhere in the room. They got worried. JK dialed your number, but call wasn't answered. He again dialed your number, but still no answer. We, we shouldn't have left her alone. JK, you are right. Where she can be at this time? We, wait, let me check her location. He checked your location in GPS and without wasting a second, they rushed out. Luckily, you were not too far, so they reached soon. But when they saw your condition, their jaw clenched and hands turned into fists. Bruno was pulling your hair and shouting at you to give him the recordings. You were screaming in pain and it made their heart ached. Without wasting a second, they took out their guns and shot everyone dead except Bruno. Bruno's hand was still in your hair, but he was looking at V and JK. You got the chance. Kicking his balls, you made him scream in pain. Leaving your hair, he fell on ground screaming and yelling in extreme pain. You ran towards V and JK. They both hugged you tightly. You were sobbing and it was making them more angry on Bruno. V, give me a minute, butterfly. Leaving you in JK's arm, he walked towards Bruno. V, how dare you touch our girl? He roared and kicked him. He screamed in pain and it made V a little satisfied. We started kicking him without giving him time to say anything. Soon his screams died. He was almost unconscious. JK kept his hands on your ears. You hugged him more tighter. We shot Bruno's brain out. Done with Bruno, he came back to you. Leaving JK, you hugged him and hid your face in his chest. It's all right, don't worry. He patted your head to comfort you. They took you to a hotel where you were staying. You were still scared, hugging JK. We gave you a glass of water which you gulped down. They didn't ask you anything, not wanting to stress you out. Soon you slept in their warmth. Next morning you woke up and saw V and JK were already sitting on couch discussing something. Watching you sitting, they came to you and kissed you one by one. Good morning, butterfly. How are you feeling? Vian, good. Thank you for saving me. I thought that will be my last night on this planet. JK, no princess, we won't let you go so easily, he said with a naughty smile. Vian, I also don't want that. If you don't mind, then can we know why Bruno wanted to kill you? Vian, I'm sorry, I should have told you early, but I didn't. You told each and everything from the beginning. Listening you, they both hugged you. JK, wow, my princess is really brave. Yeah, you have a heart of gold, butterfly. You put your life in danger to save those innocent girls. I'm proud of you. JK, now your mission is complete. Bruno is no more, and we will try our best to stop this human trafficking. Vian, thank you so much. You became overjoyed and pecked their lips. JK, you should get up and have breakfast, princess. We have to take flight back to Korea. Vian, oh, I totally forgot about it. You panicked. We still have enough time. Don't need to worry. Vian's POV. It's been 3 days we came back to Korea. We and JK have planned a surprise for me. I was curious to know what they have planned. I had blindfold on and they were taking me somewhere. I was sure that it's something special because first time they had wear white suits to match my baby pink color dress. It was cute. I gasped when I was suddenly lifted up by V and few minutes later he placed me down on hard surface. I held on his shoulders, not wanting to fall down. We ready? We asked, and I eagerly nodded. We slowly removed my blindfold, and I gasped in shock looking at the scene in front of me. It looks like a dream has turned into real world. We were standing on the big luxurious boat in the middle of river which was surrounded by the cherry blossom. The water was covered in pink color with flamingos surrounding them. Everything was looking like a dream. Nothing was looking real. I turned around to look at them and my eyes widened in shock as I saw them on their knees, holding rings in their hands. My stomach filled with butterflies as they started speaking. We, butterfly, I know we are and don't know how to treat you right, but you are my life and I want us to become one. JK, I love you, princess. We love you and we don't think it's necessary to wait any longer. I want you to become ours in every way possible. My eyes filled with tears. My eyes filled with tears as they started pouring their feelings out in words. This is the first time they were saying it in a romantic way, and I was beyond happy. We and JK looked at each other and said in unison, will you marry us, Ryan? I looked at their hopeful eyes in awe. Ryan, how can someone say no to you? Yes, I will marry you. We placed the ring on my finger, and after that, JK. When they both did it, the rings joined and create a beautiful heart-shaped design. Ryan, it's beautiful. I confessed, looking at the beautiful creativity. They both kissed my hand and stood up. I hugged both of them. Ryan, I love you. We love you too, baby. You have brought us together again. Because of you, our broken family is together and happy. JK, we are lucky to have you, Ryan, and I'm the luckiest girl to have both of you. I giggled and they laughed too. Ella, you look beautiful, Ryan. Ella said with glossy eyes as she saw you in the wedding gown. You were wearing beautiful gown with long veil. Ryan, thank you, Ella, you said smiling. You walked towards them with bright smile on your face. Your heart fluttered as you looked at them waiting for you on the aisle. They both were wearing tuxedos, showing off their perfectly built bodies. Vi and Jackie smiled as they saw their bride walking towards them. You had that happy aura around you which was making everything bright and colorful. They needed that in their lives. Vi, my beautiful bride, Vi mumbled in awe. JK elbowed him, making him glare at him. JK, ours, we, yeah, our beautiful bride. He corrected himself. Ella clasped her hands together in happiness and her eyes filled with tears as she saw her family getting united forever. Maya placed her hand on her shoulder. Maya, it's happening, Mom, she said, smiling. Ella released a long sigh, wiping her tear. Ella, yes, it is. I got my family back. God bless this girl. We and Jacob both helped you to get on the aisle to stand in front of them. Price started the ceremony. No one was ready to do it, saying this marriage is not according to their culture and society, but it wasn't hard for mafias to convince them. They took their oaths and Price announced them husband and wife. We and JK kissed you one by one, and everyone cheered for you. All the guests and friends started congratulating you three one by one while they had their arms around your waist possessively. Author's POV. After everything, the newlywed couple bid their goodbyes and left the wedding. You must be thinking who Ella was. Ella adopted them both from an orphanage, but she always loved them like their own children. They became mafias and because of some misunderstandings they became enemies. But still they love and respect Ella more than their own mothers. She was the real mother for them both.